What's going on, everybody? Should be live. It's been a crazy, crazy day. I still have yet to build FanDuel lineups, so that's cool. Just got a super late start to everything. Did some drafts this morning on Underdog. Work was crazy. Then had to go help my sister who had a flat. Had to get her to the tire shop. It's been crazy. Huge slate tonight. A lot of really good plays, a lot of value to really open everything up. Lots of good stuff here. Let's see. I don't even remember how many lineups I reserved on FanDuel. All right, guys, I'm not going to do a full recap on these games because I only have about 20 minutes here before I got to get ready for the other stream, but we'll kind of run down the injury news that I missed on the YouTube video from last night. Obviously, Dallas news was Misha Hines-Allen was questionable. She is in, so everything's good on Dallas side. On the Connecticut side, Lindsey Allen remains out. Would expect the starters to be the same. Morrow should get a little bit extra run, but at 7K really can't get there on a big slate like this. Golden State, we are still waiting on Tiffany Hayes and Mo Billings news. Tiffany Hayes was at shoot-around playing with the starters or practicing with the starters, so fully expect her to be back. Not sure on Mo Billings. She's probably back as well. New York, only person out is Baby Sobley. Phoebich fully off the injury report. Seattle, fully healthy. Minnesota, Kayla McBride is back tonight. Atlanta, BG is out. Pow is in. On the Spark side, Rakia is in, and that's really it there. Chicago, no injury news. Phoenix, there was a little bit of a scare earlier. McConney was missed shoot-around this morning due to an illness, but she is probable tonight, so she will be playing. Let's see here. Let's see. Make sure nobody in the Discord needs me. I will probably just wing these FanDuel lineups at the very last minute. YOLO. Contemplating going more mid-range or going fee and salon. That's the conundrum today. Like on a big slate, the top end talent typically goes a little bit overlooked, like Fee. I mean, I could see her being 30-35% owned on a slate like this. I mentioned it in the YouTube video. In games that are competitive, she's playing 36-37 minutes. It's hard for me not to want to play Nafisa Collier tonight. Really hard. In a game that should be super competitive, when you look at the other games, like the other spin-ups, this Dallas-Connecticut game is going to be super low-owned just because it's an early game for one. Two, both offenses really leave a lot to be desired. This Golden State-New York game, now a 17.5-point spread, massive blowout potential. But if the game stays competitive, New York looks really good. Most of their stars are underpriced. But looks like that's going to be a blowout more times than not. Seattle and Minnesota, arguably the best DFS game of the night. A lot of good plays there. Atlanta and the Sparks going to be super fast-paced, late-night hammer. Chicago and Phoenix, another late-night hammer. So that's why I think if you're playing in the big tournament and you're trying to get different, I think this Dallas-Connecticut game is a good way to get different. Preferably on the Connecticut side, not a lot on Dallas I really like Charles, Mabry, Ono, Rivers, Hartley, all solid plays. And then on the Dallas side, it's pretty much just Beckers. The only one that I really want to take tournament shots on is Page. I guess Arike if you're feeling it, but there's just so much value where you can get to fee on a slate like this. It's really hard not to just get up there. What's going on? No price is different, but do you prefer Lady or Salon as value from Golden State? Salon. Especially if Tiffany Hayes is in, I just don't know what to expect from Carla Leite in form of minutes. If Hayes is in, it really muddies that backcourt up. All right, Lindsey Allen expected to miss 10 to 12 days. That doesn't affect me at all. All right, But yeah, Salon starting should play 30 minutes. I love the price tag on her, especially since everyone is just going to go play Nia Coffey. Everyone. Like Nia Coffey probably going to be 60 to 70% owned. She's not going to score 40 fantasy points again, but she has a great play at 4,100. But I think people are overestimating like the consistency for Nia Coffey, where like Janelle Salon has played really, really well every game that she's been with the team. Obviously, first game, 28 minutes, shot 4 of 11, 4 boards, 10 points, 1 stock. Last game, 30 minutes, 5 of 11 shooting, 4 of 8 from 3, 18 points, 8 boards, 1 assist, 3 stocks. And the best thing is she is very likely to play if the game blows out because they don't have very many bigs. They have Linskins, Talbot, Martin, Leite, and Van Loo. Yeah, that might be the 5, but I could see them playing Salon out there as well, even if the game was to just turn into a laugher. Let's see here. What's going on? Would you rather play Big Z or Alicia Gray? Alicia Gray for me. I do love me some Big Z, though. Yep. I think you just have to. I mean, she's good chalk. It's there's such thing as good and bad chalk, and for me, Nia Coffey is good chalk today. She's in line for close to, like, I projected her for 27 minutes. Would not be surprised if she pushes closer to 30. At 4,100, she plays to about a 0.8 fantasy point per minute. But I'm not expecting 40 fantasy points again. If she gets me 20 to 23, I'm super happy. Yeah, it's really, really hard to fade her on a slate like this. Who do you think the chalkiest spend up and chalkiest value play if you had to guess one of each? Chalkiest spend up will 100%, or chalkiest value will be Nia Coffey. Spend up wise, probably Jonquel Jones if I had to guess. Like I'm 3 max in the Queen of the Court contest, and that's how I'm going to get different from the field. I'm going to play a lot of chalk, but I think Jonquel Jones is the most mispriced play on this slate, and I'm going to go underweight to her just because in that smaller condensed field, she's going to be like 80% owned. And if that game turns into a massive blowout and she doesn't have a great game, that's a way for me to get different. Would you play Burton if Hayes is out or play Sanaya Rivers? I fully expect Hayes to play. If Hayes is out, I would play Burton. If Hayes is in, I would play Rivers. Any updates on BG? She is out tonight. They haven't really given anything besides just a knee injury. Big Z is Zura Stevens. The 05 head. What about Caldwell at the flat man? I think she's fine. I just think it's super like thin. My only worry is like minutes. With Pow back, if we expect Pow to play 24, 25 minutes, they're going to play SWK. They're going to play Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. It's just the way they are. They're going to play her a little bit, and then Caldwell's going to get the rest. Caldwell completely outplayed SWK last game. But just the way Smesco works, he's going to play both of them. I think you can go there, but it's very risky. She very well could play like 7 or 8 minutes. Wheeler 30 minutes, no. I don't see it. I mean, it's possible. The only thing, like, it's such a big slate. I can't pay $6,300 for Erica Wheeler on a 5-game slate. Now, this is more possible. If they start Erica Wheeler, I would feel more confident in her playing closer to 30 minutes, but I would imagine they stick with Alicia Clark, and like this is her floor minutes-wise, 11, ceiling probably 23, 24. She played the entire blowout against the Aces, mostly, and she was just ripping. She couldn't miss. She was crushing. So I just can't get there on a big slate like this with so much great value out there. Thoughts on Hillman? I think she's going to play high teens minutes off the bench. I think she's an okay play. I would just much rather play Nia Coffee, though. But if you're making a bunch of lineups, I would definitely toss Nia Coffee in there. Or, Naz Hillman in there because everyone's going to play Nia Coffee. I've been trying to say it. I've been trying to say this. I mean, Diggins is an elite play today. But Sabrina Ionescu is $9,000. And Golden State is terrible against guards. Terrible. Also, Sabrina Ionescu took 20 shots against Indiana. Obviously, if she takes 9, you're probably just drawing dead. You're shooting blanks. But she's going to get some peripheral stats. It's just the way she is. You can bank on 7 to 10 on a normal night. And if she pops for 25, 30 points, that's why I like playing multiple lineups, and I like taking shots on all these different New York stars because all of them are underpriced besides maybe Stewie, who's still a little bit underpriced, should play the backup 5. So I like Sabrina tonight. I think she's a fantastic tournament play. Yep. I love this bounce back spot for Bree Jones. I think people are going to hop off after the one bad game. Her minutes were down because it was a back-to-back, only played 27. I think it's very, very possible she just goes right back to this 33, 34 minutes. And with no BG, she should get more shot attempts up, fully expecting 13, 14 shot attempts. Double-double clearly in the cards for her. Love me some Bree Jones. What's going on? Thoughts on Maybe? I think she's a solid tournament play. Her and Tina Charles are going to dominate the usage on Connecticut. Dallas is a bad defensive team. It's just those are two bad teams going up against each other. Thoughts on the Liberty starters? If that game somehow stays close, they are going to nuke the slate. The slate will be over after the 6 o'clock games. If that game stays competitive, because with no Niara Sabali, JJ would be in line to play 35 minutes. Stewie would be in line to play 35 minutes. Natasha Cloud would play 35 minutes. And Sabrina Ionescu would probably play 35 minutes. And then Burke would fill in pretty much the gaps. Maureen Johannes would play a little. Rebecca Gardner would play a little. But those 4 would look amazing if this game stays competitive. Now, the spread has jumped 4 full points throughout the day today. So it went from 13.5 all the way to 17.5. So apparently the market does not believe Golden State can keep the game competitive. So it's tough, but if you're trying to solo ship 20K, there's easy paths to get different, to play 2 New York stars or 3 New York stars. And I mean, if that game nukes off, the slate is over. They will break the slate because they will play huge minutes. It's super, super risky because it's in reality an 18-point spread. Could you play the 3 from Connecticut, Mabry, Charles, and Rivers together? I would not. I would max probably 1 Connecticut player just because that game is so gross. Both teams bottom 4 in offense, both teams bottom 3 in defense. Maybe they balance each other out and it's a super high scoring game, but with such good other games, I would not play very much Connecticut together. Who's the best guard under 5,500? Probably Burton looks pretty solid. Would look a little worse if Hayes is in. Rivers looks solid. Pow is okay. You've got McConney looks pretty good. If McConney were to miss, Alexa Held would look really good at 3,900. I think Bree Hartley's going a little bit overlooked. There's a lot of options down there in that cheap range. Prefer the cheap forwards, but there's some good options at cheap guard as well. I don't think so. Salon played her first game. Mo Billings was in, and Salon played 28 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 28 minutes. I don't think Billings is going to really affect Salon very much. They seem to really, really like her a lot. Late to the party, how are we feeling about Hillman and Coffee tonight? Coffee, just chalk, pretty much have to eat. Naz Hillman, great tournament play. If you don't want to play Nia Coffee, I would probably try and figure out a way to squeeze Naz Hillman in your lineup. Can you run Hillman back with no BG? Yep. I think she's a great tournament play. Obviously, not expecting the minutes that she got this last game, because I do think starters' minutes are going to go back up. Obviously, she played 29 minutes. She got a little bit of run when Nia Coffee got hurt, and then Bree Jones only played 26 minutes. Nia Coffee only played 29 minutes. They pulled back minutes on Alicia Gray and on Ryan Howard. So I have Naz projected for 17 minutes. So, but at 3,800, I mean, she can get there. She's just not a great offensive scorer. Like, she's not a great offensive player. She's a good defensive player. She's super physical. She's tough, but like her upside is probably what you just saw. And in a game that we're going to see tonight, super fast paced, I don't know how well she's going to fit into that. Nia Coffee just fits so much better. Burke or McConney, man, it's tough. Like, I'm really high on Burke, just because I think they're going to play her. They're going to play her quite a bit. Let's look and see who I had projected for more. I have Burke slightly projected for more. I think it's by like half a point. So it's not a lot, but I do lean Kennedy Burke. Why am I so excited about Kayla Thornton? Hey, she's played really well these past two games, and gets to play against a team that didn't protect her in the expansion draft. So she's going to have a little bit of extra motivation to prove. Kayla Thornton revenge narrative. Yep. Do you think Cloud nukes again? I hope not. I hope not. I'm not playing Natasha Cloud. I understand. Yes, she is underpriced. I get it. If you want to play her, she has run hotter than the Phoenix Sun to start this season. She was terrible in the preseason. Absolutely awful. And she has absolutely sun run to start the season. I just want to start this by saying, against Chicago, she was on pace for 22 fantasy points. And she was the only starter out there in the fourth quarter and put up like almost 15 fantasy points in like a 4-minute stint in the fourth quarter to salvage your fantasy day. Obviously, like 7 stocks, 5 stocks, like those numbers are great. Like, her peripheral stats are going to be great. She's a great passer. I love the intensity that she brings. I just don't think she's going to continue to shoot as well as she's been. I can't do it. I can't. She's too cheap. I fully agree with that. But I mean, if she's pushing 30, 40% owned on a slate like this, nah, I'm out. Mabry or Sabrina straight up. Sabrina for me. Yeah, but I'm going with the blowout. I get that. Favorite GPP pivot off of Salon. It's tough. Like, that range right there, there's not a lot. Like, if you're looking for like a GPP play off of Salon, probably like Sinai Rivers, but different positions. If it's in, like, if you have a way to play as a flex, that's really about it. Like, there's not a lot in that range. You pretty much have to rebuild. A lot of good forwards here in like you got Thornton. Then you got a lot here in this 7K range. There's a lot of good plays. Could be a sneaky balanced build day today. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, got a couple more minutes here. We'll answer some questions, and I got to get out of here and build FanDuel lineups before the premium stream. AT Bree or Sabali JJ. Whew. Sabali JJ. Alicia Gray or Sabrina. Alicia Gray for me. I do worry about the blowout a little bit with that New York game. Thoughts on Ono? I think she's a solid play. Only worry is minutes have not been super secure for her. She did not play a single second in the second quarter last game. She picked up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, but that's really worrisome. And we've got Morrow. Morrow is going to start to get more minutes. I would imagine she just eats almost all of Peter's minutes, but I don't know. New coach does not seem to be too fond of Olivia Nelson-Dota. Not near as fond of her as I am. Would you play Thornton with Billings in? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Thornton should be fine. She's been playing the most minutes of anyone on the team. Salon or Burton? Salon for me. Big Z or Bree? Bree for me. Sabrina or Big Z? I'll go. Who do I have? Let me look at my. I know that one's pretty close. Sabrina. Thoughts on Alana? I do like Alana. Not a lot I like on Minnesota. They're healthy now. But I do like Alana at her price. Anytime she's right at that 8K range, she's pretty solid. She's a fantasy point per minute player. Assuming no foul trouble and she doesn't get hurt, should play 28 to 30 minutes. Thoughts on Gabby tonight? Should play practically the entire game. Pretty good play at her price point. JJ or Bree straight up. JJ for me. Cloud NECA or JJ Ryan. Me personally, it's JJ Ryan. Optimal wise, it's probably NECA Cloud just because optimals are popping Natasha Cloud. The Sparks Dream game, most of my lineup there. Yep. That super, super high-paced game, I definitely do not mind that at all. How much lower owned will Salon be than Coffee? Probably 20%. I think Coffee gets close to like 60, 65, where I think Salon might be like 30, 35. Fee or NECA? Fee over everyone. Like if you have the salary, you should play Nafisa Collier. Take a chance on Atkins tonight. Hey, eventually – one of these slates, we're going to get it. If the minutes are there, she's a good play. Same with Camila Cardoso. I hadn't mentioned her, but I think both look really, really good. Just, I don't know about the coach. Coach is kind of a dimwit. No Sabali talk. I think Satu is a good play. Just kind of hard to get there. Like, obviously playing against Chicago is a good matchup, but price-wise, like, I do prefer AT to her, but I do like her for tournaments for sure. Sabrina or Mabry? Sabrina. Would you leave money on the table or try to use all salary? I think you could leave a couple hundred. I wouldn't leave anything crazy. Thoughts on Cloud? If there's a blowout, what will her minutes be? Probably right around 30. Digging salary too high? Nope. She looks amazing. Should play 35 to 37 minutes, assuming the game's competitive. It's the best game environment on the slate. 2 really good teams. A lot to like in that game. But I think that's going to do it for me, guys. I got to get out of here and get these FanDuel lineups made before I start the other stream. So good luck to everybody. Huge, huge slate today. Hope to see someone win the 20K up top. Won't have any more YouTube streams for the rest of this week. I've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. So we'll be back next week when the big slate hits. I think it's next Tuesday as well. So good luck to everybody. Hope to see somebody ship it up top. If you do, get at me on YouTube or Twitter, or if you're in my Discord, hit me up. I always love shouting out big winners whenever I can. Of course, glad to help. Forward is definitely the preferred spin up, but that's how you get different. Is spinning up at guard. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next one.